So let's talk about depression because it's something that consumes you and something that it's a bit hard to deal with sometimes. Most people would know me as this happy-go-lucky, awesome, friendly, loving person, but in all honesty, sometimes it's hard to put a mask on. So what I'm here to tell you is that depression is a real thing, and once you suffer from it, it's a little bit hard to get up and do the normal things that everyone else likes or enjoys. I mean, yeah, it's sort of debilitating, but controlled with medications and all sorts of stuff. And going for a 20-minute brisk walk can actually help to release the natural endorphins in your brain, so you become less anxious and you become calmer. But people often suffer with anxiety as well, so you get the chest pains and the rapid breathing and the feel of doom and gloom, and that feel of doom and gloom doesn't go away easily, and you need a support network of loving people around you to just sort of, listen. That's all people want really, is for someone for them is for someone to listen to them, hear them out. And if they're having a tough time, they just want to be heard. And the worst thing you can do to someone with depression is tell them snap out of it, or you shouldn't be thinking like this, you're awesome, blah 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 blah. But the fact is that depression is a disease, and it actually takes over. And once your chemicals in your brain are depleted, that's when medication can help. And I take medication, and usually I'm on top of the world. I'm really happy. I've got no cares in the world, and everything is super duper. But if an event like something traumatic or stress or financial problems or a relationship problem creeps in, depression is like this. Everything is intensified by a billion. So your emotions are intensified by a billion, and you cannot stop feeling those feelings. And that's where you become unstuck. And that's where you need your supportive friends and family to prop you up occasionally. And yeah, it's probably pretty hard on the people that are in your family too, because sometimes they just don't know what to do, to how to please you, how to make you feel happy. But do you know what? Sometimes you don't even need words. A hug, a simple hug, or a message to your friend, are you okay? That is enough for someone who has depression to actually breathe again. Like, you can see me right now, I'm actually not breathing as normal as I would. I'm sort of holding my breath. And that's one thing that happens sometimes. And every person that suffers from depression has different challenges. I'll say the word challenges. Some people can't even get out of bed in the morning, and that used to be me. And I have come a long way. I used to be really strong. I used to be, happy-go-lucky, never a problem. But my life has certainly had a lot of challenges, and and I'm actually overcoming. And that's a good thing. But sometimes you just sort of slip into the abyss of the depression and you can't get off the ride very easily. It's like, how can I explain it? I can't unless you're me. But I know that everyone out there who does suffer from depression understands that feeling, or that trap of doom and gloom where Not even a blue sky or a sunshine day will actually bring you back into happiness. So I say, I am strong, I am special, I am worthy, I am loved, and I will achieve. And that's what you should be saying to yourself too, because depression is like a jail sentence, but you can control it. And when you feel like doing something really stupid, you don't even have to. Let me see. If you feel like you're going to do anything stupid like hurt yourself, which, a lot of us who suffer from depression have at one point, blamed ourselves for everything that's bad, that goes wrong. In actual fact, we often have so if you think you're in danger of harming yourself, don't hesitate to raise your hand, go straight to the doctor, tell somebody exactly what's going on. Don't be alone. And if you are finding yourself alone, call a helpline or call somebody, call anybody, go out on the street and just bring this to somebody's attention, because your life means something. And although you might not see it right now, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. It does come. Eventually it does come. And sometimes you have a bit of a slip up with depression, but you must remember that you are important. And even if you're not feeling loved or appreciated, you have to give that love that you give to others, reserve it for yourself in the times of need when your depression does get out of hand. But it's really important, and I beg you, please go to the doctor and just tell them what's going on. See, they might be able to find an alternative where they could maybe just up your dosages with medication just temporarily until you get yourself straight again. And talk to a psychologist, talk to anyone, but never ever give up and never ever give in to this stupid disease, because it will consume you. And I remember what my mum said to me once. She said, "Niki, sometimes you just have to play the glad game." And I was like, "What do you mean, Mum?" And she said to me, "Well, although things are going terrible for you, you have to put on a happy face and just smile." And then I realised, you know what? You can fake it till you make it. You can fake happiness until actually you don't even realise, but you are actually happy. And that was a valuable lesson my mum taught me. My dad taught me so much in my life, that he's such a strong influence in my life that I'm just like this. So right now you're seeing a very different Niki to the one that you see online, the one that you see face to face, and the people who know me really well know my situation. So I've got a lot of people around me who love me very much and, pull me out, when I put my hand up. And that's the most important thing. Put your hand up, speak up. People actually care. And yeah, although I'm having a couple of shit days at the moment, it's not going to last forever. And I know that. So thanks for listening. See you later.